What is the main purpose for grading and reporting? Is it so that some students will become wealthy when their parents give them $20 for every A? No. It is so that teachers can effectively offer high quality feedback to students, parents, and schools, which will support the learning process. We will now examine 6 key principles that support the idea of using grades to encourage learner success.
Should be based on clearly specified learning goals and performance standards. The grade a student receives should represent a predetermined level of aptitude related to chosen important goals.
Principle 2. Evidence used for grading should be valid. Assigned grades need to show that it is measuring what we say it's measuring. If the intended skill is to write a complete sentence that contains a subject and a predicate, then that is what the student should be assessed on, not if he included his full name at the top of the page or if his penmanship was messy. Additionally, if misspellings are to be factored into the grade, then the student needs to know that up front. Otherwise, it can negate the final grade.
Principle 3. Grading should be based on established criteria, not on arbitrary norms. Students should earn grades based on their own achievement, not in comparison as to what the rest of the class did. When we compare students during the grading process, we are encouraging competition, one that some students will never win no matter how hard they try. Competition for grades teaches students that the effort they put into their learning does not lead to success and can demotivate the student to even try.
Principle 4. Not everything should be included in grades. Assessment and grades are not synonyms. Assessment is gathering information about what a student knows, and grading is a final judgment. Assessments help the teacher gather data to see how well or how much a student has learned and should not necessarily be included in the final grade. Student grades should primarily come from summative evaluations that are designed to allow the student to show the knowledge they have gained over the course of the lesson, unit, or class.
Principle 5. Avoid grading based on averages. Teachers should not include pre-assessment scores or scores from work that was done early in the unit. Teachers should judge a student's achievement later in the learning cycle so that a truer picture of what the student learned is presented. We need to remember we want to know what the students learned, not when in the unit they learned it.
Principle 6. Focus on achievement and report other factors separately. Grades should not be a mixture of random factors such as attendance, completing work on time, effort, homework, penmanship, and behavior. Grades should just represent the learning based on the goals the teacher established at the onset of the lesson. The other stuff should be reported separately. This can be difficult if the school requires one grade for the marking period. But teachers can be agents of change and work together to create a reporting system that would allow them to report on many factors at the same time. To best report student success on a report card, it is suggested that we use a reporting system that supports at least 3 different factors. The first would be a grade that shows a student's achievement of the goals. Did the student learn what we set out to learn? The second would show a student's progress towards the goals. If the student did not reach the end goal of the lesson, but made progress towards it, tried to get there, then that accomplishment should be noted and celebrated. Third, the student's work habits should be noted. Did the student stay on task? Work well with others? Turn in neat work on time? When we make a grading and reporting system that is as varied and unique as the students we teach, then we will do better at providing precise information that supports learning and encourages student growth.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Bye-bye.
Bye.